Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give you another tutorial on DRC. Today I'm going to show you how to make the bass sound and a fake guitar on the song Nightcall by Kavinsky. So what I mean by a fake guitar is that this song has a great bassline synthesizer that we're going to replicate here, and then it has more than one guitars actually, but there is this high arpeggio sound that it's made with an electric guitar, but today we're going to do it here with DRC. Another thing is that one of the great things of this song that it's so characteristic of this kind of French production sound is that it has loads of compression, loads of saturation, and it's not that easy to replicate without proper compressors and proper saturation machines. But what I did here, as you can check out afterwards in the session that you can then load, is that I've used some glue compression, some equalizing, some limiting to try and simulate a little bit of that over-saturation sound. So let's get into it. Another thing that you have to remember is that on the bass line there is this automation on the resonance, basically because I didn't want the tail of the resonance to be sounding so loud, because it isn't like that on the original song. So I made a little bit of automation. You can check that out when you download the theme as well. So let's start with the bass. And what I'm going to do, since I have automations here, is reload the default patch. So I have here the default patch. I'm gonna turn this on so we can hear it. Sorry, okay. Default patch. And to start, what I'm going to do is raise the master to maximum, the pre-gain to 705, and then the oscillator 1 to maximum, and the second oscillator to maximum as well, like this. Now I go to the envelope generator 2 amount that controls the cutoff, and I take it to 600.603. Then I drop the cutoff to 0.382, and the resonance I take it to maximums. Although we will have automation afterwards. Next is the first envelope generator. We raise the decay to maximum, drop the sustain to 0.387, and the release we drop it to 0.074. And now we go to the second envelope generator that controls the cutoff, and we raise the decay to maximum, and we drop the sustain to 0.374. The release to 0.1. Okay. And for the first sound, this should be it. What I realized when I was doing this is that the bass line sounded thin because of the resonance and the filter here. So I decided to make it sound more like the original. What I decided to do was add another DRC, which we're going to do right here. And basically this DRC is gonna give the sub bass that we need to fill and make the sound more fat. So first thing I'm going to do is change the first oscillator to a sine wave, like this. Raise the master, go to the second oscillator and change it to a sine wave as well. And raise first oscillator 1 and oscillator 2 to maximum, like this. Pre-gain to 0.6, it already is. Okay. Like this. And I'm gonna change the performance mode from poly to mono, like this. And finally, we go to the first envelope generator and we raise the decay to maximum, the sustain to 0.6, and the release to 2.95, about here. So we have the sub. Now let's go to the final sound, which is the fake guitar that I told you about before. Gonna delete the DRC, open it again. Gonna take this out so you can hear it from the beginning. A new DRC. Okay. And now first I'm gonna master at 8.68. Pre-gain at 0.6, which is there. And then oscillator 1, oscillator 2 a maximum. Okay. Now we drop the cutoff to 0.5. The resonance, we take it to 160. Now we go to the first envelope generator. On this one, the decay should be at 0.5 and the sustain as well, about 0.5. Okay. And the release at 0.2. Okay. Now we go to the second envelope generator and we raise the attack to 0.048. Okay, like this. Now the decay to 0.308. Sustain to 0.7. And the release to 0.3, about that. Now what we do is we're gonna detune a little bit the second oscillator. Like this. Okay? And now we go to the reverb. And give 0.7 decay and raise the amount to 0.3. Next thing I'm gonna do is load the LIM delay modulator by Imaginando. It's a free plugin, so don't forget download it, guys. And I'm gonna raise the wet to maximum. Feedback to 0, rate low, half depth, about this much. And what I'm going to do is now raise the time to about half as well. Like this. And this should be it. I think we have our sound now. Now a little bit, the only thing I'm gonna do more is that, as you can see, I have here an equalizer. Should be here or here, it's okay. And basically it's high pass filter because the original sound doesn't have any bass. So basically what I did was put a high pass here so the sound would sound closer to the original. But as I told you before, the idea is not to create exact replicas of the original songs, but to give you key features of the sound so you can create your own sounds and use these kinds of sounds in your own composition. So I hope this is useful. So what I'm gonna do is play the melodies that I've recorded before and let's see how this sounds. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so I think now we can listen to it, so let's listen. And this is it. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to Imaginando's YouTube channel and download the Ableton sessions that we have on the description below for you. And I will see you again next week. Goodbye, guys.